I continue with Tim. Continue, Tim. Tim, get it? Okay, what's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We have Tim Minchin. I Wouldn't Like You. Official music video. This just dropped a day ago, and a big shout out to Jemks, who actually requested another video from Tim that I'm gonna react to next. But I figured I would do this one first since it just came out and it's recent. But yeah, I see that he is looking a little bit different because the other videos that I have reacted to are from like 10, 12, 15 years ago. They're ancient in comparison to now. So this is the first video I'm checking out from Tim in recent times. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
Don't ask me to stop making you coffee in the morning. Everybody has their forte. And don't ask me to change my socks while dancing in your bedroom. Everyone needs 15 minutes of fame, and I'd never dream of asking you to discontinue use of my therapeutic pillow. No, no, I'd never dream of asking you to dress in any garment but the overalls that you love. And no, I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. Don't ask me to stop calling you anytime I want to. Everyone has their addiction. Don't ask me to stop writing you stupid little love songs. It's just a part of my affliction, and I'd never dream of helping you to analyze and criticize the imperfections of your body. I'd never dream of asking you to change one thing about yourself for me, not for anybody. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. If you weren't like you, if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. If you weren't like you. If you weren't like you.
The thing about Tim is that he's casually great, right? Like it may go over your head if you're not focused. I'll try to explain. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. See, what do I mean by this? In this music video, for example, he reminded me of the Beatles. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. And the Beatles are kind of like in that same boat where they are casually great, right? Their music is fundamental, it's basic, it's nothing crazy extraordinary. Structure wise, right? Kind of, normal. And what they sing about is mostly because there's some wacky songs in there, relatable music, right? Every day. And so for this song, he's like, I wouldn't like you if you weren't like you. I'm not gonna stop serving you coffee in the morning and changing my socks and doing my dance and doing all the little like stupid things, right? But those are the things that give us memories and that make us appreciate other people, right? It's the subtle differences between one person and the other. Maybe it's some jokes that they do, the way they talk, their accent, their mannerisms, just kind of those things that sets people apart and that you remember from them, right? And they're, the fact that they're not like hyped up, that there's no like crazy drops in here, or that's what I'm saying, like the hype, there's no hype, it's just raw music. I feel like that's why maybe it may some people may discard it, as some people do with the Beatles, surprisingly, especially this generation, right? The older ones understand how great and incredible they are, greatest band of all time, but the newer ones are like, well, that's so, it's so mid, right? It's so simple, like what's the big deal? And for some reason this song, the way he was singing, it reminded me of the Beatles, and also a little bit of Radiohead for some reason. I think Karma Police is in my head in terms of like I think it was the drum patterns, like dun dun tch, dun 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 tch, like that kind of thing. So he's somewhere in between the Beatles and Radiohead, which is pretty good company. And his face here was very serious throughout. He really plays that part. I don't know if that's how he is outside, like if he's doing this as a bit, like for effect, right? Or if he mostly sings like this, because you can be a singer and have a serious face, but it just sort of adds to it. It makes it different. And they had the lyrics here throughout. The intro is really cool, how they show the reflection of the title in like the like there was a projector on everything. You see it, like the microphone, the guitar. Yeah, that's very cool. I wonder how they did that. Maybe half of it was in real life, like they actually shown, because how do you bend the letters here on the piano? I mean, I guess you could do it, digitally, but it would be very difficult. I think it may be easier to just do it in real life, like have something shining on there as opposed to post editing. But maybe it's half and half. Either way, I think it's very interesting. I hadn't seen that in a while, I don't think. And the way they're shooting throughout, it's almost like the intro to a movie. To those movies, I don't know, for some reason I think about California and like high school back in the day, like early 2000s, like they show some parts here, then another person, it's like little clips before they get into like the first actual scene. And yeah, this is a song that, man, like guys, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. Subtly. Like I feel like I may forget about this song, and I'm gonna have to remind myself, hey, remember to listen to "I Wouldn't Like You" by Tim. It's a great song, and then I'll sort of forget for some reason. But yeah, maybe it's just a me thing. Anyway, this was fantastic. I'll definitely try to go back and play it many times so that I have it in my brain. And I'm happy to check out more Tim. Next, We have a paid request by Jemks. Where's my tab? And I have so many tabs, guys. Oh, here it is. Thank you, God. I'm going to check that one out soon, so stay tuned. Comment down below, hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.